So here I'm slowly opening up the roof section. Because these are really heavy sections, I'm taking them now piece by piece. I've got a big cut through this one, just so it's easier to manage. There we go, that's that bit off. Then I'm going to do another cut here, but before I do that, I'm going to put a ratchet strap underneath this one to there to support this side. Another ratchet strap on that side to support that one when I cut it, so that then this can just lift off as a separate piece. Once I do my cut here, cut on that side, cut them down as well. And I'm going to cut this here in line with this upright, and then weld my new piece through, right through, to be then, this can be re-bolted on, and then the next one that I get made up to go in there. There you can see now I've got my ratchet straps on. Onto these over the top, under this one, and then back up to there. So when I cut it, it's not going to just drop or twist the steel on that side. It's going to keep it held up nice, and then I can just literally pick that off once I've cut both sides. That's this section cut out. Right, I take my new piece. Obviously this is just hanging now on that support. Time to go over the other side and do that one. Now I've moved on to the other side, cut this section off. I've done my cut here, and as you can see now, it just lifts away, fully supported on my straps. Don't have to worry about dropping that. I've just got this bit to cut, and I can take that down, and this is going to be my template to get the new rib, if you want to call it a rib, made to this profile. Here we have something simple I made up, because I'm sick of benches being full of stuff and then you got to move all your stuff to work on the bench. So I made this, so it forces me to clean my benches after I'm finished to tidy it up. And then whenever I need bench, I can literally put the legs out. Perfect. Now I've cut my legs a flat bar. One. There's another. Because the old stuff I cut off for the roof is an odd profile. I can't get that profile anymore. So I'm going to get my bevel, set it up to that angle and then weld these like that, so I get the right angle again. Just a few welds down here, and then I can get an exact replica that should go straight in. I want to be on that angle there. There we go. A little tap so I can manoeuvre it. It does, it wants to go up a bit. A few taps with hammer. Straighten it out. Tap too many. Tap too many. Let's see if I can get this better this time. Doesn't always go right first time. I'll hold it there, Davey. Oh, yes. Yes. Lovely. In fact, it's that good. I'm going to show you. So I took the profile of that. There we go. Sits bang on where I want it. I put these clamps on, these G clamps in here, because when I'm welding, I can literally feel the heat is the heat's contracting it closer together, so I need to keep the profile the same. So I've got that just jammed in there, so it won't come in anymore. And I'm just going to weld, move the clamps. I'll put more clamps on and just weld little 100mm sections all the way, and then do the top as well. But that will just help keep the profile. I have to keep checking with the bevel, make sure we're keeping that right profile as I go. So that's in there done. Turn it around, get it nice and straight up. I'm going to do a few welds down the back as well now, like stitch. And there you go, you can see I've stitch welded along the top edge as well as the bottom edge. So it should hold that profile pretty well. You know, it's a bit of an oddball. It's a bit of an oddball profile. Oh, is it hot? No, it's not. But that should be exactly how I need it. Next profile I've got to make is this T shape. They don't make that anymore. Can't get hold of it. So I'll show you what I've got. So yeah, for the T section, I've got some 70x50 angle. And I'm just going to literally weld another 50mm onto the back, and that gets me the right profile. So that is spot on, 50. Weld that down, and then I can cut my angles on it, and it should match pretty well, to be honest. So for this profile, I've clamped some steel underneath, clamped on both sides, so it doesn't want to curl up when I start these welds down here. Well, just cutting this beam to length. I've got a continuous weld down this one side of my new profile. So if I get this cut, I'm going to cut the back angle on the front of both of them, drill the holes, And I've got another one there. Right, that's the basics made up, holes pre-drilled in the right place where I want them. Now we'll go and start welding them in. Right, I've got the first section in. Now problem, well, clamped, ready to weld. Next problem is getting my welder bloody 4 meters high in the air. Or at least the end of the welding rod, or the welding gun. This is gonna be a challenge. Right, that's one side infilled. I didn't get many videos because I was chewing on my own with the steel, trying to get clamped in the correct position and everything like that. So I've got the top piece right through, bottom piece right through. The new piece, I just cut it to the right length, same as that one, because they're all going to end up that size anyway, you know. I haven't bolted the bottom yet, so I'm unsure of that position. It's correct centres at the minute, but I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I'm happy. I'll explain that in another video, what I'm planning to put in this opening. But yeah, trying to get moved over now, so I can get the scaffold in the other side, and I can then fill the other side and get it painted up. And that's this side, the passenger side welded in. So that's spot on. And then my new one that I made, I don't know if you can see much of my weld. Continuous weld all the way down. So it actually matches in spot on with the rest. So I'm happy with that, buzzing. I'm just on getting a coat of paint on it now before this rain comes. Well, I want at least something on it, you know. Yeah. Today's jobbed. There's a better look of it all filled in. I've just got the bottom to bolt, but I'm calling it a day. So this here is going to be my main door, double doors. That'll be nice, like with full glass. And then the other side, what I was explaining earlier, was that I'm going to make triple bunk beds for the 3 kids, and they are going to, there's going to be some double doors that open on both sides, and it'll flap down at the bottom, and then this is going to be a section, the bunk beds are going to be like a pop out, so they push out to give us the full space in the room. Now the thing I'm not sure about on the spacing is because Frankie, my 7-year-old, is getting taller, and I've just got to think about the space in the beds once I've got the sides for the insulation and boards on each side. You know, it's going to reduce that space even more, so I might need to move that one along just to future-proof it, so I can get a few more years out of him being able to lie flat instead of curled round, which is no good for anybody. So yeah, I think I'm going to put that a bit more over there just to give him a little bit more space than I'll be happy with once I'm building that pop out for him. But yeah, oh no, over the moon with it.